Hello, everyone. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for Taurus for March 30th through April 5th. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Just a reminder, these are general readings. Take what resonates and disregard the rest. And all the card information is listed below, so let's get started. We first have the Eight of Wands. Beautiful card. And the Nine of Wands. And the Major Arcana card, the Tower. And your overall energy, the Major Arcana card, the Star. Okay, Taurus. So the first thing that's coming through, you are going to be the healers this week, my dear Tauruses out there. You are the ones that are going to give hope and optimism to others. Now let's take a closer look at each of your cards. And your first card, Taurus, is the Eight of Wands. This is an energy that comes in very quickly, but also is giving you the green light, Taurus. This is definitely the card of things set in motion, rapid communication, and intense energy. Matters at hand will quickly be resolved, and often in a satisfactory way. So, Taurus, be careful what you set in motion this week, because it will be almost nearly impossible to stop. Prepare now, because once the energy of this card appears, all you'll be able to do is hold on. Now, in regards to relationships, this kind of energy is when romance is very passionate. This is a love at first sight and being swept off your feet kind of energy that is indicated by this card. But often when we see the Eight of Wands showing up, it is an indication of traveling by air, which we all know is not advisable at this time. So if this is being presented to you by your work or for some other reason, there's a warning with this card as to what you're rushing into by taking that kind of travel. Just be forewarned, Taurus. Now, for other Tauruses, the Eight of Wands presents putting your ideas into action. The wands are associated with creativity, energy, passion, ambition, and spirituality. Whatever you're working on right now, Taurus, this is your full steam ahead card. The number 8 energy of this card is about influence and abundance. So if you're passionate about something that you're working on, this card is telling you, run with it, put it into action, let your ideas be put into motion. And the other important thing I'd like to bring up about the Eight of Wands is the direction of the wands. If the wands are together coming down, that means something is quickly coming into you. If the wands are shooting up and off, then something is taking off, like your business. But looking at our card here, these wands are bringing the divine light straight at you. So with this particular card, you have divine blessings on whatever it is that you're starting and putting into motion. Now, moving on to your next card, Taurus, you have the Nine of Wands. Once again, the fiery energy of the wands. This is the next step after number 8. The Nine of Wands brings with it being prepared and being on guard. Having been through many experiences and possibly knowing what to expect is coming. Whatever it is coming, Taurus, be sure to stand your ground. You have the strength to tackle this challenge. And this card is indicating for you, Taurus, that you have the wisdom and strength that was gained through experience to guide you. You can think back to a time when you've been in a similar situation, and what lessons did you learn then that you can apply now? Now, also, the Nine of Wands card could be serving as a warning. It could be that you think you know what to expect. You have your defenses up, you're prepared, you're ready to protect yourself. But at times you do learn from experience that there's always the possibility that things will turn out differently than we expect, and that people can surprise us. So the warning with this card is beware of a self-fulfilling prophecy. Sometimes when you expect the worst, that's exactly what you end up getting. And also, Taurus, notice how you got to where you are through your own choices. You're not a victim. If you're not satisfied with your current position or what's going on, you can make a choice to change it. And the number 9 energy of this card means you're nearly there. It's nearly complete. And 9s do represent a time for looking back over what you have done and just feeling secure in your own achievements at this time. Okay, Taurus, let's take a closer look at your next card, which is the Major Arcana card, the Tower. Now, when the Major Arcana cards show up in a reading, that does indicate significant change or some kind of milestone event taking place. Now, the traditional description of the Tower card is the collapse of an old structure. But it actually means more than this. This is indicating big transformations happening. The Tower card shows up to clear away what no longer serves us anymore. So in one way or another, good, bad, or indifferent, the Tower card is showing up for you, Taurus. Possibly having a strong connection to your anchor card, the Eight of Wands here. What is it that is rapidly coming in this week that's going to shake up your world? This is a general reading. It can be different for each and every Taurus individual. This can be in regards to a relationship, possibly your job or your health. Something that you're passionate about and working on could suddenly get noticed and be extremely successful. It can go both ways, Taurus. Now, this card showing up might be a reminder to be prepared, possibly to set aside a little money each month to create an emergency fund. So it is indicating to prepare as much as you can. Now, for some Tauruses, it is the structures and systems and beliefs that you've built into your life are going to be shaken up. And assumptions you've taken for granted are going to be thrown into question. And you're definitely going to be forced to think in brand new ways. This is about thinking outside your normal mode of thinking, possibly taking a trip, getting rid of old belongings, trying something new, or connecting with your spirituality. The Tower is indicating drastic changes in your life. And the number 16 energy of this card reduces down to 7. And 7 represents forces that must be dealt with that are beyond our control. And this number 7 does signify spiritual life and looking at the larger meaning of a situation. So this is a time, Taurus, to call upon your deepest inner resources in order to overcome any challenges this week. Now, the next card I want to talk about, Taurus, is your overall energy card for this reading. And you have the glorious Major Arcana card, the Star. This is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. And the Star card indicates pure hope and optimism. And if asking a question, the answer is divinely yes. This is protection from the angels above. In the Major Arcana journey, the Star card falls after the destruction of the tower. So the star brings optimism for a fresh start. It's a card of hope, peace, and renewal. And with this card in the position of your overall energy for the entire reading, you are blessed, Taurus. The star shows up so you can have trust in the constantly changing nature of the universe. So after the darkest hour comes the dawn of a new day. And this card is indicating for you, Taurus, that you're on a healing path. To be sure to nurture both the physical and spiritual aspects of your life. This indicates to do what is practically required, as well as at the same time visualizing your future plans. Calmness, stillness may be required to heal completely at this time, Taurus. And I feel for so many of you, you are the healers this week. And if someone in your life needs healing, this card, the star, is telling you that optimism and gentle nurturing are required. So many of you are going to be that guiding light for so many others around you. And the number 17 energy gets reduced down to number 8, which is all about abundance. For many of you, you will be providing an abundance of healing for others this week. Now the 3-card spread adds up to 33, which reduces down to number 6. And this week, Taurus, you will be trying to provide harmony and balance. Now let's take a look and see which crystal your angels and guides have selected for you, Taurus, this week. FUCHSITE, healing and the heart chakra. Fits right in. Now the crystal FUCHSITE is known as the healer stone, and it has shown up to let you know that you're a healer, but also to let you know that you need to prioritize healing yourself as well. As you're performing your work this week and going forward, take some time out to recharge and rest and renew your energy. Taurus, you are a natural born healer. You can heal with your words, your actions, and your energy. You do make a difference in other people's lives. And now is a great time to learn more about natural remedies, counseling, teaching, medicine, or healing in some other form. Now, for some Tauruses, you can also conduct healing work in more subtle ways in your everyday life. You don't need to be a doctor or nurse to be a healer. You may be a great listener and have a gentle, compassionate energy, which greatly benefits your friends, coworkers, and family members. Whatever form of healing you do for others this week, Taurus, either consciously or subconsciously, be wary of becoming too drained. Make sure you find a balance between giving to others and nurturing yourself. And the crystal FUCHSITE is associated with your heart chakra. So most likely you'll be healing and helping the ones you love. Now, I did pull an angel answer oracle card for you, Taurus, and you received look for a sign. You're being divinely called this week, Taurus, for your healing abilities. And your angels have a very special and specific answer to your possible question. You can expect to see signs right away that will have a deep meaning to you. Now, many people see white feathers to indicate that their angels are with them, or they may smell scents from their childhood that connect them with a family member. Signs require very focused attention, Taurus, so be awake to the possibilities. Don't mistake something for a mere coincidence at this time. This is a message which is specifically designed for you, coming to you this week. Taurus, you are being divinely guided and called upon this week to use your healing abilities for those around you, and your angels and guides will provide a message, so be sure to look for a sign. Thank you for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. To continue with a private reading, click on my website link below. Love, health, and abundance to my Taurus family.